Careful. I need some help. I'm coming.
Here it goes.
Keep it coming. Keep it coming. I'm watching it. Careful!
Carl, give Peter a hand, will you? I'm getting hungry. I wish my wife would get here with the food.
Better hurry up. The men are hungry.
I hope I didn't forget anything.
Does that taste good?
Well, look at your daughter.
Shore, in a paradise for tooling fields and floods that come from too much water. That is where we live.
Hans! Hans! Go get your sister!
In an anchored land where the sea flows in and all the lakes flow out. Don't you not really
Not too hard.
on water?
Pull it! Pull it! Watch out, Raph! Raph!
Oh, terrible!
Good, Papa? Do you like it? He liked it, Hans. Fills the stomach, huh, Papa? It'll make you fat. Hans, he smiled.
Don't be silly, Gretel. Come here a minute.
No, he did. You just don't see it when he does things. Hans, he knows. I'm sure he knows, and he's trying to tell us.
Stand still.
But he did it. Look.
That watch again.
I wish he could tell us where he got it. I think...
Stop thinking and stand still.
Oh, I wish he...
I wish you'd let me fit this skate.
But if he were cured... How long would it take you to become a doctor, Hans?
And what makes you think anyone's going to give Hans Brinker the chance to become a doctor?
You do it. I know you will. And you're going to cure Papa.
Maybe after that I can do something about that empty head of yours.
My head's not empty.
You can't help it. The female brain is much smaller than the male. It's a medical fact.
See? Already you know more about such things than any boy in Holland.
Ah, here comes Mama. It's a good thing. I'm starving.
Guess what we're having for supper? Sausages.
Who told you that?
Mama, the money from the sewing. And she's going to save up and buy you a pair of real skates for Christmas. And you're going to enter the race on New Year's Day. And you're going to win the silver skates.
Yes. And the fairy princess is going to turn this cottage into a castle.
Did you get the sausage, Mama?
He had a bowl of soup.
Good. He smiled, Mama. Did you get the sausage, Mama?
Supper will be ready in a few minutes.
Where's the sausage?
Stew's better on such a cold night.
Mama, the money from the sewing. You said.
Madame Baumer hired a kitchen girl from Harlem who does very nice sewing.
Will there be no more sewing money? And no skates for Hans?
I like my wooden skates. I wouldn't enter the silly race anyway.
You would. And you'd win.
Easy, my darling. You'll upset Papa.
Gretel, you dream too much.
It's all right. Boys must plan and girls must dream.
Hans is right. I fool myself. Nothing good will come to us. No sausage, no real skates, no papa, no anything.
You must never believe that. Good things take time. It takes time, it takes patience.
There is a way, if you know there's a way. The way is clear, you have nothing to fear. Not for naught, Mother Nature has taught. First we grow, then we walk. First we cry, then we talk. The glistening road may be long, every turn may seem wrong, but your heart and your soul lead you straight to your goal. Once you know there is a glistening road may be long, every turn may seem wrong, but your heart and your soul lead you straight to your goal. Once you know there is a
Good morning, Mynheer. Can you use any coal today?
What? What is it?
Coal. Would you like to buy some coal?
Gold? What kind of gold? What are you talking about?
No, Mynheer, not gold. Coal. Coal.
That's coal, that's what that is, you young fool. Gold is yellow.
Good morning, Mynheer. Would you care to buy some coal for the stove? Nice hard coal. Very cheap.
Where did you get it?
Well, I just found it. At the railroad tracks.
Just as I thought. Railroad property. Stolen coal.
Oh, Mynheer. It was just lying there. Falls off the trains, you know.
Do you think the railroad paid for the coal?
Well, yes.
Did you pay for it?
No, Mynheer, but...
Did the railroad give it to you?
Well, no.
Then it's stolen. We don't buy stolen goods.
Morning.
Morning, Hans. Want to buy some cheese today?
No, thank you.
I do like much too, dear. Lovely fresh cheeses. Cheeses. Nice and fresh.
Fish, come and buy some fresh fish today.
Tulips. Just this morning. Lovely cheese. Chickens. Healthy chickens.
Fish, fresh fish today.
Beautiful pottery. I do like fresh cut today. Lovely cheese. Lovely fresh cheese. Chickens. Live, healthy chickens. Fresh pottery.
Good morning, Mynheer Boston.
Good morning to you, Hans.
Do you have any work today? Any cleaning to be done?
Do you have any work for a poor butcher who can hardly make a living at this rate?
Business not good these days, Mynheer.
Business? Business is good. Business is always good. But I'm not getting any of it.
Hello, Hans. Oh, hello, Carl.
Good morning, Master Schummel. And how may I serve you?
I don't suppose you have any beef today?
Beef? No, I'm sorry, but I have some excellent venison.
Give me £2.
2 pounds?
Chickens,
You know, as far as I'm concerned, the worst thing about living in this backward village is that you can get so little of that good Scottish beef. But you wouldn't know about that, would you now? How's your father, any better?
The same.
Oh, listen, my grandmother's looking for a maid. You might tell your mother to go and see her.
My mother is not a maid.
Just trying to be helpful. You know, it's hard in your family living in a place like this. You'd really be far better off in Amsterdam. All kinds of jobs in a city like that. And a lot of charity organizations.
You really are a big-hearted fellow to worry so much about the Brinkers. I can't tell you how grateful it makes me.
Just trying to be helpful.
2 pounds and a little over. No extra charge.
My mother will wait at home. She'll pay you later. Oh, do you have any bones?
You mean for the dog? No, I don't. Not today. I'm sorry.
It's all right. I was asking for hands. Well, I knew you wouldn't ask for yourself.
I pray you, mademoiselle, said Antoine, his voice trembling. Ask that I leap from yonder window. Ask that I plunge this dagger into my breast. Gladly will I do thy bidding. But ask me to absent myself from thy sweet presence. Far more easily could I die. Angela's lips parted. She was about to speak. Her luminous eyes, indeed, were already an eloquent spokesman for her impassioned heart. Then, suddenly, engulfed in a tide of passion, Antoine swept her into his arms, his lips hungrily seeking hers. Angela's supple form grew limp in his powerful arms as she swooned with the rapture of his kiss.
All they ever do in that book is kiss.
I think you only swoon from Frenchmen or Italians. I don't think it happens with Dutch boys.
I wouldn't want to swoon anyway. What good's that? I'd rather know what's going on.
I'll bet Annie would swoon if your brother Hans kissed her on the lips.
Be quiet, Hilda.
Annie?
My father. I've got to go home now. So do I. Come in, Father.
Goodbye, Minnie Bowman.
Goodbye, Minnie Bowman.
Goodbye, girls. My regards to your parents. Sit down, dear.
Yes? Who's going to lead the snake today? Why don't you?
Hey, watch out!
They're wonderful hands, just like real ones. Thank you.
You know, it's amazing the way those skates work.
They're all right until the water soaks into the wood. Makes them stick to the ice.
You haven't been around for a few days.
I've been in town looking for work.
Any luck?
Yes. None of the doors that were slammed in my face broke my nose.
You know, there's one good thing about those skates. If the ice breaks, the rest of us will go right to the bottom of the river, while Hans goes floating along the water.
Hello, Hans. Hello, Jacob.
Come on, Peter, you said you wanted to lead the snake.
Wait until Hans gets his skates on.
Oh, come on, those wooden skates slow everybody down.
Go ahead, Peter. I don't feel like it anyway.
Go straight and not round the world.
Why don't you join the snake?
We didn't feel like it.
Look, there's Annie. Hello, Hilda. Hello. Hello, Annie. Oh, is that new? It's beautiful. You really like it?
Hey, come on. Go straight and not round the world.
Come on.
People happen to me.
People I remember.
People always notice things, you know. And then they say, I wonder what's going on with those two.
It's the most foolish thing I've ever heard. The most foolish.
Yes, but that's the way people are. And we must pay attention, even to foolish people.
Why?
Because we must live in this world. And the wise person must learn to take some foolish things very seriously. So, even though Mrs. Bowman and I both know that you and Annie are only very casual friends, we think it would be best if you didn't spend so much time together because of the foolish people. That's all.
I like Annie very much. I like to talk to her. She's not like the other girls. And she likes to talk to me. I know she does. I don't see what's wrong with that.
Hans, when your father brought me to this house, I was very happy. It was just like the house I grew up in with my parents, my brothers. And I knew just what to do with this house. I'd been doing it for a long time. When I was Annie's age, my hands were red and rough and strong. Not at all like Annie's hands.
Mother, I don't like this. What do people's hands have to do with it?
I don't like it either. But there are some things you should be told, because to find them out for yourself can be very painful, Hans.
Mama! Look what Annie gave me.
Oh, my goodness, such elegance.
Isn't it beautiful?
Oh, yes, real fur.
Hans, isn't it beautiful?
Oh, what do boys know about these things?
He doesn't like me to take clothing from the other girls. But I don't see anything wrong in it. Do you, Mama?
No. What's wrong with giving the poor Brinkers your cast-off clothing? It's better than throwing it away with the garbage.
Hans, this was given by Annie with love. And what is given with love should be taken with pride. Well, why didn't she come in?
She doesn't think Hans likes her to come into the house. I was wondering if you were home.
It's a very pretty jacket you gave Gretel.
It's much too small on me. Are you going to Hilda's party tonight?
I don't think so. You know I'm really not very much for parties.
I know. You and Gretel are coming to my house at Nicholas Eve, aren't you?
Well...
You'll like it. It's really not like a party at all. I mean, nobody dresses up or anything.
Well, if I'm not busy.
What's wrong?
Nothing.
Something is wrong. Are you angry about the sweater?
No, I'm just very busy.
Has somebody been saying something to you?
Saying something to me? What are you talking about?
My mother and father want me to spend less time with you.
Yes, I know.
It's so foolish.
A wise person takes foolish things seriously.
Why?
I don't know. I can never understand wise people. Can you?
I should very much like for you and Gretel to come to my house at Nicholas Eve.
Well, maybe it would be all right if we don't spend too much time together in the meantime.
All right, Hans. Hans? Can you fix this clamp for me?
Look, Papa. Look at my new jacket. Isn't it beautiful? I think he likes it, Mama.
Yes, your father likes pretty clothes. Don't you, Ralph? He brought me my blue velvet gown from Amsterdam. He used to love to take me dancing in it. Didn't you, Ralph? You remember?
He remembers, Mama.
Oh, he used to love to dance. Didn't you, Ralph?
He's dancing, Mama. He remembers. Oh, Mama, that's so nice. No! Papa, no!
Oh, Ralph.
No! No, Papa! Oh. Hans! Hans, quick! He's killing her! Quick! Hans, quick!
Stop it! Stop it! Stop it!
I'm fine, darling. He didn't hurt me. He wouldn't hurt me.
What happened?
It was my fault. I got him excited. It was my fault. It was nothing. It was nothing at all.
Close the door, please. It's very cold in here.
Careful. Will you build a fire for me?
I've been here too long already. Your mother will worry.
She's not here. Besides, we don't have to talk or anything. Oh, look, Hans. It's a drawing of the silver skates. The prizes for the race. Oh, look at that. The skates have got little bells on them.
Oh, that's a clever idea. Now the fishes swimming under the ice will know when somebody's skating by up above.
Well, they may be silly, but they're pretty. Don't you think so?
They're very pretty.
What is it?
Dr. Boekman.
What about him?
Dr. Lars Boekman, famous surgeon formerly of this town, for the past 10 years resident of Sweden, is in Amsterdam, at the bedside of Mayor Van Meer of that city, where he's been called upon to perform a most delicate operation. Dr. Boekman is staying at the Golden Eagle Inn.
You're thinking of...
Oh, it's silly.
Hans, Peter Van Hulp and the other boys are skating to Amsterdam to get in condition for the big race. What would you have to lose, going to Dr. Boekman and asking him?
And I've something to see. Trying to get to Amsterdam on my wooden skates. Goodbye, Annie. I'm going home now.
Thank you, Hans. I'd try, but I'm sure he wouldn't take it from me. But you could do it.
I don't know. That pride of his.
Look, there he is now. Here, please.
Hello, Hans.
What can I do for you?
It's a business proposition. You know that necklace you carved for Annie for her birthday?
Yes.
Could you make 2 for me by St. Nicholas's Eve?
Well, I might.
I want 1 for my mother and 1 for my Aunt Inga. I'll pay you 7 guilders.
Oh, I couldn't charge you.
And what do you think? That I would accept your work for nothing? Don't you think I have any pride? Peter Van Hulp pays his way. In advance.
I didn't mean to hurt your feelings. You must have known him. Even 10 years ago, he was famous. They say he moved to Sweden because his son ran away from home one day without a word. It made him very sad. He's known all over the world for his marvelous operations.
Who are you talking to?
Talking? Nobody was talking.
Hmm?
Do you think you 2 females could take care of the house for a couple of days while I'm away in Amsterdam?
Amsterdam?
Whose are those?
Mine, of course.
How did you get them?
In the usual way. I bought them.
Hans, now you can be in the big race.
What do you mean you bought them? How?
Oh, yes, I forgot to tell you. I'm doing a little job of carving for Peter Van Hulp. Necklaces for Christmas gifts. 7 guilders, paid in advance.
Mama, 7 guilders.
I see. So you bought ice skates?
Well, Mama, how else could I go to Amsterdam to see Dr. Boekman about operating on Papa?
Of course. You're right, of course.
Oh, Papa, do you hear? You're going to be well. You're going to have an operation. It won't hurt him, will it?
Who knows if we can even get Dr. Bootman?
We mustn't be carried away by our hopes. We don't know if Dr. Bookman will want to do this. And even if he does, if it will work. It's a long time Papa's been sick. A very long time.
What did you say, Carl?
Here comes Mr. Wooden Skates.
Not today.
Ooh, Hans, you've got real skates. What happened?
St. Nicholas. I've been such a good boy. He didn't want me to wait till St. Nicholas Eve.
All right, you men. This is your captain. Attention, falling. Carl Shovel.
Here.
Jacob Poot.
Here, your worship.
Hans Brinker.
I'm here too, sir.
Ludwig van Holt.
Here.
Woesten Valbert Shivelpenning. Where's Woesten Valbert?
Here I am. Here I am. Here I am.
All right, men. On to Amsterdam.
Let's go. Don't push.
Get out of my way, Ludwig.
Don't push. Come on, Jacob, hurry up.
Thank you.
Hey!
Hey, Jacob's got food.
Who, me?
Come on, Jacob. Give us something too. Give us something
Why are you
too.
holding out? We're hungry too.
I thought we were friends.
That'll teach you a lesson.
Excuse me. Amsterdam. How far is Amsterdam?
Straight ahead.
Pretty. Very pretty.
Amsterdam.
Isn't she beautiful?
There she is, here am I. There is nothing can keep me away from lovely Amsterdam. Time can't stop falling sands. She is green where she stands.
There she is,
with her arms open wide.
Here am I,
coming close to her side,
with her rivers of water that pour into everyone's heart. Filled to brim, that's what I am, with a love that will be yours forever.
Amsterdam, Amsterdam.
Filled to brim, that's what I am, with a love that will be yours forever. Amsterdam,
Amsterdam.
can't see anything.
Well, Dr. Bootman is away. He'll be back tomorrow. All right, so will we.
Do you think he'll see you? I hope so. I left my hand.
I know you don't like to have your face washed. Well, that's too bad. Maybe you think this is fun for me. I only do it, you know, because every now and then I get to wondering if my handsome husband is still there under all that dust. Anyway, we've got to be good and clean for the famous doctor. I can just hear him now. Madam, you expect me to operate on such a dirty fellow?
Did you see how happy Hans was with his skates? How long he's dreamed of real skates. I hope soon we can get some for Gretel, too. Although it doesn't matter so much to her. You see how quickly she's becoming a woman. You know, it's silly. Sometimes it makes me sad. The way they're changing, growing. You watch them, you cannot see them change. Suddenly they're not the same. Don't stiffen up so. It won't be long before you'll be giving her away in church. You will. You will.
Yes. Dr. Bookman may be too busy this week. Next week. But there will be a doctor. Or there will be a medicine. You will see. And then, my lazy fellow, you'll have to wash your own face. Sorry, but that's the way it is. The vacation will be over.
Golden tomorrows, those golden tomorrows are buried in our yesterday. In searching for treasure, remember the pleasure is dreaming the dreams of today. Don't break the dream, and in the morning, a golden horizon pours sun through the shadows. Just open your eyes, be astonished to view the golden tomorrows that we all pursue. How they're waiting for you.
wonder what's going on.
I'm getting awfully hungry.
Well, we're all right, men. He'll take a supper and lodging, 5 guilders.
Well, that's too much.
He says it's the best he can do.
That sounds fair enough.
We brought along 5 guilders for expenses.
I say I'll have to give you boys a little lesson in financial negotiating. Come with me and see how it's done. My dear sir.
Yes, master?
As you can see, my friends and I are all gentlemen. We're used to nothing but the best.
Yes, I can see. Very distinguished company.
And your inn, without meaning to hurt your feelings, could hardly be called first class.
There are fancier places in Amsterdam.
And we would ordinarily stay at one.
I wish you wouldn't.
We thought just for the change, it might be fun to try one of the shabbier inns.
You do me too much honor, I'm sure.
Yes. And I imagine you will be more than happy to feed and lodge us overnight for 4 guilders.
Oh, no, master. You and your friends are far too elegant for my shabby place. They'd make it look all the shabbier by comparison. And you yourself point out it's already shabby enough.
Now, just a minute.
I don't think I can afford to take you here and have you here at any price.
Carl will be Carl.
Thanks for the lesson, Carl. Very educational. What do we do now?
Yes?
I want you to notice, we're not all well-dressed and elegant. In fact, a fellow such as myself makes your place seem luxurious by contrast. Don't you think?
How did such an ordinary duck get in among all the peacocks?
They're all fine fellows. And the truth is, we only brought along 5 guilders for expenses. And if you don't take us in, we'll have to sleep in the streets. We throw ourselves upon your mercy.
I don't know. My establishment's been insulted. I'm a very sensitive person.
Carl insults everybody. He means no harm. He'll apologize. Wait a minute.
Yes, go on.
Go on. Please, go on.
Mynheer Cleeve. Mynheer Cleeve, I apologize. Your inn is very attractive.
In its shabby fashion?
Yes. No, it's not shabby at all.
It's very well furnished.
Very.
Comfortable.
Oh, yes, very.
All right. Lodging for 1 night and 1 meal. 5 guilders. Boys who lie as well as you do end up in the gallows, you know. Manners, gentlemen. Very important thing for civilized people. Now say after me. Proper manners.
Proper manners.
You all want to be gentlemen someday, don't you?
Yes, sir.
Now it's time to start, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Then eat like little gentlemen. Up. Dutch boys should act like Dutchmen. Gentlemen wait their turn. Rule number 1 to follow. Rule number 1 to learn. Elbows off the table, fingers off the food. Wait until the food's passed, even if you're fed last. Reaching's very rude.
Proper manners, things to know when you are breaking bread. Never forget your proper manners, remember what the mother always said.
act like Dutchmen. Gentlemen wait their turn. Rule number 1 to follow. Rule number 1 to learn. Napkins must be open, spread upon the knees. Watch your pepper spout. If you pour it out, someone's bound to sneeze.
Proper manners, things to know when you are breaking bread. Never forget your proper manners, remember what the mother always said.
Act like Dutchmen, gentlemen wait their turn.
Dutchmen should act like Dutchmen, gentlemen wait their turn. Dutchmen should act like Dutchmen, gentlemen wait their turn. Elbows off the table, fingers on to learn. Elbows off the table, fingers off the turn. Dutchmen should act like Dutchmen, gentlemen wait their turn. Dutchmen should act like Dutchmen, gentlemen wait their turn. Elbows off the table, fingers to follow. Wait till the food's passed, even if you're fed last, reaching's very rude.
Proper manners, remember what the mother always said. Never forget your proper manners, things to know when you are breaking.
That's a dog, I guess.
I guess so. It couldn't be a wolf right in the middle of Amsterdam.
No, that's right.
I'll bet my mother's right about me. I never stayed away from home all night before.
I bet mine is, too.
I mean, you'd think we were babies or something.
That's the way they are, I guess. I mean, a wolf would be dumb to come right into a city. He'd get shot.
That's right.
Peter! Carl!
What's
Jacob,
going on?
Wake up!
I'm coming.
One poor snooze.
Who's that? What's he doing here?
Who's that you're sitting on? Who's going through our pockets?
Ludwig, go wake up Mynheer Cleef.
Where am I? What am I doing here? Who are you gentlemen? Don't tell me I've been walking in my sleep.
Where's
again.
Jacob? He's asleep.
Don't let him up, Hans.
As usual. Hey, Jacob.
Some assistance, gentlemen.
Wake up, Jacob.
What's that you say? A beef boy? Go and fetch a policeman.
Thank goodness, a grown-up voice. Come help me, please. I think these little savages have broken my back.
Back? It's the one they didn't eat him.
Don't open it any more than you have to. And shut it quickly.
Dr. Bootman?
Come here. But don't move too fast. You'll set up a breeze. Your name is Brinkman?
Brinker, Mynheer Bootman. Hans Brinker.
And it's a matter of life and death. It's all over here. Life and death will be the death of me. Sit down. Well?
It's my father. He fell from the dike and broke. It's 10 years now. He doesn't speak. He doesn't move.
You live in Broke?
Yes, sir.
Do you know how busy I am? Do you know how many people are waiting for me to save their fathers and their sisters and their sons?
When my father gets well, he'll tell us where he buried the savings. And we can pay you.
The savings?
Over 1,000 guilders.
What makes you think that's enough to pay my fee?
My father will make more. He's one of the best stonemasons in Holland.
I'm expected in Munich on Thursday, life and death. I was supposed to go to Copenhagen tomorrow, also life and death. How old are you?
17.
How old's your father?
37.
So the accident happened how long ago? 10 years?
Yes, sir. 10 years.
Get me some more hot water, please. Oh, not on me. In the water.
I'm sorry.
Good, empty. Where in Broke do you live?
On the Mill Road, near the river.
Mm-hmm. I used to live in Broke myself.
I know, sir.
10 years. That's a long time. I can't perform miracles, you know. Only God can perform miracles, and I am not God. It pains me to admit it. Does he move at all?
Yes, sir.
His hands?
Yes.
Does he move his head?
A little.
This much from side to side?
Not quite that much.
Can he walk?
Yes, sir.
Ten years. No, I left Brock 10 years ago myself.
I know.
Well, then you know why.
Yes, sir.
He was just about your age when he ran away. 10 years, that's a long time. Is he strong?
Very strong.
And I'm expecting a message. If I'm not needed in Copenhagen, I may drop by and see your father.
Yes, sir. Thank you. He tried to kill my mother the other day.
I am not God.
Thank you, sir.
Really, I'm surprised at you fellas. Only one bandit with a knife. Why not a whole gang of pirates with swords and axes? Or even African savages with spears?
Well, it's all true, Jacob.
That's right. You should have seen the knife.
I was thinking about that thief with his ferocious friends who are going to hunt us down. And cut off our ears.
Listen, you don't suppose...
Ridiculous.
Impossible.
We better hurry up. It's getting dark. I want to get home before dinner. You would. Will you stop picking on me?
How's Amsterdam?
Marvellous. I saw Dr. Bootman.
I know, I saw Peter. How are the skates?
Marvellous. I'm very busy. People waiting for me in Munich and Copenhagen. I finally told him to forget about it.
Oh, you weren't rude?
No, just firm. Felt kind of sorry for him.
Well?
Well? Good night.
Good night. I wonder what time it is.
12 minutes and 14 seconds past 8 o'clock. If the old moon isn't running slow again. Come on. I'll walk you to the bridge. Maybe I can work up an appetite for supper.
Oh, Hans, let's sit and talk for a minute. I always have an appetite. My mother says the way I eat, it's one I'm not as big as an elephant.
I ate a lot in Amsterdam. You should have seen that food. First they brought potato salad and pickles, and the best bread I ever ate. And there was some kind of fish. Oh, yes, and Peter said to Jacob, better stop eating, Jacob.
I don't hear a thing. I don't hear a thing but the sound of my heart singing love, how I love you.
Peter said to Jacob.
Yes, never be able to pick you up. The best food I ever had was when my father took me to Leyden. There was this Greek family my father had some business with. They invited us to dinner. Talk about food. There were funny little black olives and something with grape leaves wrapped around it. Grape leaves.
I don't hear a word. I don't hear a word. But the sound of my heart singing love, how I love you.
Dr. Bootman.
Hans, he's going to your house.
Yes. Yes, he is. Goodbye, Annie.
Goodbye, Hans.
There's a piece of bone pressing on the man's brain. I don't think the brain is damaged, but I can't tell. It's a very difficult operation, very dangerous.
You've done it before?
If everybody's skull was the same thickness, and every man fell on his head from the same height and the same way, then all operations would be the same, but they are not. There's a chance I can bring back your father. The chance is just as good that he will die. The chance that he will die may be a little better. Do you want to take the risk? It's up to you.
No, they'll kill him.
My husband wants to take the risk.
Now, you two in the other room, please.
I stay with my husband. You go stay with Gretel. She's frightened.
I order you to the other room. I order you to the other room.
I stay with my husband.
At an operation, the doctor is never disobeyed. I order you to the bedroom.
I stay with my husband.
No, not that one. The little one, quickly. That's it. Don't get in my light. More ether.
Papa's going to be angry when he sees they've shaved off some of his hair.
Doesn't require as much physical effort as taking a bath. Why does it always exhaust me so? He'll be unconscious for several hours. Ah, it's St. Nicholas Eve. Are you expecting a visit from the old gentleman, or doesn't St. Nicholas know about the Brinkers?
Before their papa's accident, St. Nicholas came every year.
And this year you had Dr. Bookman.
Hans, why don't you take Gretel to Annie Bowman's house? They'll be expecting you.
I don't want to leave.
Neither do I.
I order you to go to Annie Bowman's. Your father needs only me now, and I will be here. Your mother and I will be here.
I greet ye all. Good children ye have been in the main since I last accosted ye. Diedrich was rude at the Haarlem Fair last fall, but he has tried to atone for it since. Maiken has failed of late in her lessons, and too many sweets and trifles have gone to her lips and too few stivers to her charity box. Now, Diedrich, I trust, will be a polite, manly boy in the future, and Maiken will endeavor to shine at her studies. Young Cathy has been cruel to the cat more than once. Ooh, St. Nicholas can hear the cat cry when his tail is pulled. Now, I'll forgive her, if she'll remember from this hour that even the smallest dumb beasts have feelings and must not be abused. Master Broom, I warn thee that boys who are in the habit of putting snuff upon the footstove of the schoolmistress may one day be discovered and receive a flogging. Hans and Gretel Brinker have been courageous and helpful to their mother in times of great trouble. Their father's life is in the hands of God. May the new year find all treading the paths of obedience, wisdom, and love. Tomorrow you shall find more substantial proofs that I have been in your midst. Farewell.
You can come tomorrow morning and see what St. Nicholas has left you. Hans? Gretel?
What? I'm sorry.
Nothing. But I do feel it's a good sign that your father is having his operation on St. Nicholas Eve.
His colour is better. Also his breathing.
You're very observant. You sound like a medical man.
I want very much to be a doctor someday.
So did my son at your age. You know why he ran away?
I have heard.
It's that he caused the death of one of my patients by mistake. He thought he had. Patient's death was not his fault at all, but he thought it was. And he was not strong enough to face me. Or himself, I suppose. To be a doctor must not only be good enough to cure, must be strong enough to kill.
Mynheer Boekman, doctors don't kill.
If your father gets well, I'll be Dr. Bookman, the genius. But if he dies, your mother, your sister, and you, I'll be Dr. Bookman, the murderer.
We would never think that.
You would never say it, but you would think it. Or perhaps it is I who would think it.
I think a man is blessed to be a surgeon such as you, Mynheer. No matter what.
Has he?
Not yet.
But shouldn't he?
I would like it better if he had regained consciousness by now.
It will be as God wills. Don't you believe in God, Dr. Bookman?
Oh, yes, he's helped me very often. Other times when I've needed him, he's been on vacation, which I don't begrudge him.
Mama, Hans, his lips moved. Papa's lips moved.
Well, it looks like the town of Broke is going to get back its best stonemason.
Thank God.
You see, Hans, when they live, he gets the credit. When they die, you get the blame.
Welcome home.
Years. 10 years.
Is that Papa? Papa talking. What a beautiful voice you have, Papa.
How have you managed?
We managed. We worked.
You can see by the look of us we haven't starved.
Yeah. Your brother and you are strangers to me. And your mother is... I don't remember her being so beautiful.
You made me drop a stitch.
I'm sorry. How long did the savings last?
The savings? We never
went hungry. The savings lasted a long time.
Oh, I had a bad dream last night that you didn't know where the savings were. I was trying to tell you and you couldn't hear me. I was shouting in the roots of the tree, in the roots of the tree. You couldn't hear me.
There are no savings in the roots of this tree.
To see if I could stand up.
Do you want to hurt yourself? In time. Everything comes in time.
Good morning.
Good morning, Dr. Bookman.
Good morning, Doctor.
What is this?
That's for you.
How nice. Thank you. Oh, Raph. Sausages. Wine, caviar, chicken, cheese.
I hope to repay you soon, Dr. Bowman.
Why is your heart working so hard?
He tried to get up and walk.
I'm as weak as a baby.
Your brain sending messages to your body for the first time in 10 years. Your muscles long ago gave up any hope of hearing from that brain. They went out of business, you understand? They've forgotten how to do their job, and they don't want to go back to work. Now, they'll fight for a long time, and you must let them fight it out. The brain and the muscles, all by themselves. If you step in, they'll both turn on you and kill you. On New Year's Day, you'll watch the Silver Skates race. All this providing you remain very quiet. May I? Where did you get this?
He had it when he fell.
Somebody gave it to me. A boy.
A boy? Tall and thin?
Yes. Yes, a boy.
You know this watch?
It belonged to my son. We gave it to him on his 16th birthday. I haven't seen it for 10 years. What did he say?
Easy, Raph. It's all right.
Forget it. Don't upset yourself. May I keep this?
Yes, yes, of course.
And tomorrow you will sit by the window for 1 hour. You and Hans will help him. Oh, by the way, you just paid my fee.
Mama, Papa, Hans.
What happened?
Hilda! Her grandmother sent them from Denmark, and she already had a new pair for St. Nicholas Day, so she gave them to me. Look, Papa.
Now both the Brinker children will be in the silver skates race.
And both the Brinker parents will be there to watch.
I'm going to practice on them.
Yes, they're a little different from the wooden ones.
What happened to the old dead tree?
We cut it down for firewood.
That's it. The old dead tree. I've got to go somewhere. Now remember, Papa's only allowed to sit up for 1 hour.
That was a very friendly tree. It kept us warm, and now it gives us 1,000 guilders.
No.
Oh, did I say now? Ralph Brinker, when you get a little stronger, we have a surprise for you.
Don't wake the night, don't break the dream, and in the morning, a golden horizon pours sun through the shadows. Just open your eyes, be astonished to view the golden tomorrows that we all pursue. How they're waiting for you.
Tell my father. Give him this watch. Tell my father. I'll be in Manchester, in England. I'll be using the name Lawrence Beggs. Manchester, England. Lawrence Beggs.
So I sold them at 13 guilders 50.
You could have got 14.
Yes, I know. But wait till they see the book.
As usual, she is. Oh, look, they're just children. I say disgraceful.
Good luck, Hans.
Oh, look, here come your parents. Look, watch after the dog for me.
Hello, Mother, Father.
Go ahead, hurry now. Goodbye.
Good luck.
I'll
Good
see you
luck,
soon.
Hans.
Goodbye, Mama. Easy now.
Hans, I want to win for Papa.
First the girls and then the boys. Oh, do you remember they raced until somebody's won twice?
I remember.
Take your marks.
Hurry up! Come on, Gretel, come on! Come on, Gretel, you'll make it!
Oh, Dr. Bookman, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
I was wondering if we'd see you.
Oh, I wouldn't miss it for anything. I'd like you to meet my son, Lawrence.
How do you do?
Dame Brinker, many a Brinker.
We have met once before, I believe.
I was so sorry to hear about your accident.
So was I. And I must apologize for taking so long delivering your long-delayed message.
This is going to be a Happy New Year.
Is Gretel Brinker.
You did it. I told you. She did it. She can do it. I knew she could do it.
Boys, first mile.
Oh, Hans, hurry or you'll miss your race.
They save their favors for their pets, don't they? If I'd have been this late, they would have started without me.
Carl, it's not fair. Please, Peter.
Take your marks.
He's falling behind!
Don't fall behind, Ludwig.
Hurry up, Peter.
Come on, Jacob, come on, hurry up.
The winner, Peter van Halen.
Why, you got my ear?
I'll get you home. Wait till your father hears about this. Good thing he didn't see you do it.
Girls, third mile. Take your marks. Go!
Hans, my strap. It's been cut. Carl escaped when he tripped me. It cut into the leather. I've been cheated of my last chance of the silver skates. Hans, what are you doing? No, please, Peter. I want to. But what about you? It's not right for you to lose your chance because of someone else's unfairness. But and when you win the silver skates, I want my strap back.
Hurry up!
Take your marks.
Peter's strap was cut.
Hurry up, come on, hurry up! Hurry up, Peter!
The winner, Peter von Hull! The winners of the silver skates, for the girls, Gretel Brinker, for the boys, Peter von Hull.
Did you give Peter your strap? No, why?
Why? Maybe because he needed it. And it seemed to me, at that moment, that I didn't. That I'd won enough prizes this week.
You're right. It's not necessary to have silver skates to be a doctor. Hans, if he wants to, is joining my son and me as an apprentice in the medical profession.
Hans is really going to be a doctor.
Yes, Gretel, the son of a laborer. That shouldn't hurt. My father was a dried herring dealer.
You have made this the proudest day in Papa's life. Gretel, Annie, come on, the Grand March. Oh, come on, Hans, the Grand March.
You go. I'll be with you in a minute.
This is a happy new year, isn't it, Hans?
It's more than a new year, Annie. It's a new future. For both of us.
Sun through the shadows, just open your eyes, be astonished to view